Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency space are revolutionizing money and finance. It's time we face the truth about it. At its core, Bitcoin is a ledger. A ledger that, via complex math, is always kept in full consensus by an immense network of computers worldwide. It consumes tons of energy, much of it from fossil fuels. What is a blockchain? Blockchain technology is a type of distributed ledger that records information in multiple locations. It is designed to prevent hacking and data forgery by making it impossible to alter or delete information once recorded. Each computer on the blockchain network maintains a copy of the entire blockchain so that no single point of failure exists and all transactions are verified simultaneously. The most common use of blockchain is to power cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, but it can also be used for many other applications. Cryptocurrencies use blockchain to verify ownership of coins and record transactions. The technology is also being explored for use in other financial services, such as cross-border money transfers. The technology can be applied to other types of data as well, including medical records, insurance claims, and land titles. Think of blockchains as a modern version of old-fashioned bookkeeping ledgers. Every so often, around every 10 minutes in the case of Bitcoin, a new chunk of transaction information is gathered together into a block and added to the end of the chain. Each new block contains a timestamp and a link to the previous block in the chain, ensuring that the chain is irreversible. These blocks are gathered and verified by millions of computers on the blockchain network in a process called mining. In exchange for their computing power, the network rewards participants with small amounts of cryptocurrency. Because the blockchain is public, anyone can see the list of transactions that has been recorded on it. This allows people to send and receive cryptocurrency without a bank or a third party. It also makes it almost impossible for hackers to manipulate the system or change transaction history. Because it is so transparent, some researchers are exploring the possibility of using blockchains to secure democratic elections by recording votes and preventing vote fraud. Another possible application is supply chain management. The blockchain's ability to record and verify data from each step of a supply chain can help businesses improve efficiency and reduce costs. For example, tracking the origin and authenticity of a product can help companies prevent counterfeit goods from entering their supply chains. In addition, the transparency and immutability of the blockchain can make it easier for companies to track and trace products. What is a cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrencies are digital or virtual currencies that run on a computer network and don't exist in physical form like paper money or coins. Most cryptocurrencies are built on blockchain technology, which provides a secure record-keeping and processing system for transactions. The most famous cryptocurrency is Bitcoin, which was created in 2009. It is designed to enable people to send value directly from one person to another without the need for centralized intermediaries like banks or monetary institutions. Cryptos are different from official currencies like the euro or pound, which are backed by government-controlled central banks and guaranteed against devaluation. The value of a cryptocurrency is determined by supply and demand, its utility, how widely it will be accepted, and what other assets it can be used to buy. Some cryptocurrencies get their value by being backed by real-world assets, while others attempt to maintain a stable price through stable coins that are pegged to a currency like the dollar. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are usually stored in digital wallets, which are protected by passwords or other security measures. These wallets can be located online or on your computer, and they have a public address that identifies the coin's owner, and a private key that allows you to spend it. Cryptocurrencies can be transferred between digital wallets over the internet, and they can also be exchanged for traditional currency. Because cryptocurrencies are so new, there are still many risks associated with them. Some of the most serious risks include fraud and theft. Like any financial transaction, there is a risk that you will lose your investment. You should always use caution when investing in a cryptocurrency and only invest in platforms that have strong security measures in place. There is also the risk that the platform you invest in could fail or be hacked. Some cryptocurrency companies have gone out of business, and some people have lost their investments due to poor management or unethical practices. Finally, there is the risk that you could lose your entire investment if the currency's value collapses or if a government bans it. What is a Bitcoin? A Bitcoin is a virtual token that represents value. It operates on a digital network that manages transactions without the need for central authority or financial institutions. Instead, the networked computers verify transaction records through a process called blockchain. The chain of verified transactions is a massive public record that cannot be altered, making it secure and trustworthy. The system is protected by cryptography, which uses complex mathematical algorithms to protect data and transactions from hackers. Bitcoin miners also use large computer networks to process transactions, earning a small portion of Bitcoin in the process. This is known as mining. In some ways, Bitcoin acts like real money. It can be traded on exchanges for cash, or used to purchase goods and services from businesses that accept it. It can even be stored in a wallet, which is a mobile application that allows you to view your balance and access your Bitcoins. However, unlike traditional currencies, it does not have any intrinsic value. No government or bank backs it up. There are some serious drawbacks to using Bitcoin. For one, its volatility makes it unattractive to consumers as a currency. Its prices rise and fall dramatically on a daily basis, sometimes by 10% or more. This volatility means that it's hard to know what your Bitcoin will buy you in the future. Another problem is that there is no central authority that can resolve disputes or problems with Bitcoins. While some people are creating mints that provide some customer support, most issues arise on the internet where users can't find the right person to contact. This can make it difficult to get your Bitcoins back if you lose them or accidentally send them to the wrong address. The most significant benefit of Bitcoin is that it provides a way for people to transfer funds directly from one person to another online, without the need for third parties such as banks. Its popularity is growing with individuals, but it is also attracting interest from big investors and institutions. Some believe that Bitcoin will become a stable form of money and serve as an inflation-hedged investment, similar to gold. What is a Bitcoin chain? The blockchain is a digital record system. Its purpose is to allow digital information to be securely recorded, distributed and unchangeable in a decentralized way. Each block contains a cryptographic hash of the previous block, timestamp, and transaction data. The blocks are then chained together using a mathematical method. When a new block is added to the blockchain, its hash is linked to the hashes of all the previous blocks in an irreversible fashion. A Bitcoin blockchain network is made up of thousands of computers that verify and secure every transaction in the cryptocurrency. The process of securing and verifying transactions is called mining, and it rewards network participants with newly minted Bitcoin for their effort. The blockchain also prevents the same coin from being spent twice by listing all the inputs and outputs of each transaction. Each transaction is categorized as either an unspent transaction output, UTXO, or a spent transaction output. If a UTXO is used as an input in a subsequent transaction, the output of the earlier transaction will be marked as spent. This allows the blockchain to record only valid payments. Any attempt to modify transactions included in a blockchain would require modifying all subsequent blocks, making it extremely costly and difficult to do.